Today marks 1504-day Sharason's daily lessons. And today is extremely simple topic and finding joy where others see negativity. And I think it's such an important thing because sometimes when the bad day hits, when you have expectations that was not met, and of course there's going to be suffering, there's going to be circumstances that maybe you didn't want. At that moment, we have a choice. We have a choice to see negativity. We have choice to tell stories and narratives that is not serving us, or we have a choice to really put ourselves in a position be able to find joy. And that's again like focusing on three most important words: challenge, joy, and exposure. And when thinking about when joy, when we want to really tell ourselves stories that is not supporting us, we need to challenge ourselves. So basically, it's like, okay, I will challenge myself. I will challenge my belief. I will challenge my thought. I will challenge my story. And in that, I will find joy. That's if I find as well. I had expectation that it was not met just recently, and I had a choice to make. Do I want to really keep myself in the misery, or do I want to really learn from it and get something out of it? Today we'll share 7 small things that we can really think about when we're going through expectations or circumstances that we do not like. Number one, we can shift from what's wrong to what's true. That means that I think that we really could ask, like, what's besides here? Besides the difficulty, besides the thing that didn't work out, I think I'd be able to find there is there's a lesson to learn. There is something to get better at. We can realize that maybe if we had expectations that was not right, where those expectations came from, where we missed out, what we didn't check. So there's a lot of opportunity to learn, to improve. And again, not what's wrong, but what's true. What's true about this situation? What's true about myself? What's true? And that's again, it's a beautiful question. There's could be a lot of joy coming out of awareness itself. Number two, look for meaning, not positivity. Sometimes okay, like we have negativity, positivity, but rather than looking positivity or negativity, looking what's the meaning of it, what's the purpose of it, what's the growth, what is strength, what what could I um, develop through it? Maybe resilience, maybe compassion. What kind of things could they see through this? And it's like a beautiful thing. Rather than looking to positivity or negativity, looking into what's the meaning of this, how we could really use this. I think the meaning is much more important than positivity or negativity altogether. Number three, practice micro gratitude. I think that that's the beautiful thing. I always love this one. When there is expectations that's not met, we potentially could be negative. We can be disappointed, and that's could be a legit thing because there's something to be sad about. But be able to really choose to practice my gratitude. That means that if the thing that you want to achieve didn't work out for some reason, maybe able to have micro gratitude around things. There's a lot of things that we can be grateful for, and I always love this saying that the more you're grateful about the small things, the bigger things you will have to have opportunity to be grateful for because you will get more. Because the better attitude you have, the better results you get. I truly believe that your gratitude, micro gratitude, leads to better execution. Number four is turn empathy into connection, not overwhelm. And it means that we're able to really see that your expectations are not met. That means you start to realize that maybe maybe the other people as well have expectations that was not met. And I think that this again leads to empathy, understanding how other people handle it. How I think that being able to really put yourself in the person's shoes and even ourselves put into ourselves shoes in the future self. Okay, how would I handle this situation if I would be the best version of me? I think that's a great question to ask because that leads to connection with your future self, and that's a unique perspective. How to develop connection, a mentorship connection with the person that you are aspire to be. Number five, Choose your internal narrative carefully. And again, this is extremely important because exactly what kind of label do you put on that expectation? What kind of label do you put on the story? Because if you put the story negative, that means you will start to choose to call it negative. But if you choose a story it doesn't have the ending yet, and I think this is the beautiful words, until or yet. I'm not there yet. I will work until I get there. And rather than saying this is awful, be able to this is challenging, but I'm capable of changing this story. Number six, look for opportunities to create value. That means how to create value. How can it help? How could you really be the light, even though there's less light in me, but how to be a light? I think that a lot of times people find joy just to be light in other people's life. And I think that when you look into lessons like this, when you have expectations that was not met, there's a circumstance that came that you didn't like, it might be there's a lesson that you learn and you can become a gift in someone else's life by sharing what did you learn. I think that's a beautiful thing. And the last thing, number seven, is that stay anchored in the present. When you make mistake, it's easy to start thinking about the past. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, or something happened. But being able to ask, what could I do now? What could I do now? This is one of the questions. Being able to notice your body, feeling your breath, observing without resisting, all the things necessary to really see the present and what you're able to do right now, rather than thinking about ex- anxiety in the future or the past mistakes. So I hope that you reflect on that because I think that's a beautiful topic. How to really see joy where other people see negativity. So I hope you just win and see you tomorrow.